Besides these beautiful women, it's time to meet the fighters. Can you dig it? First up, a Cinderella story, the former tire technician who has since established himself as a ferocious force in the world of MMA. He went unbeaten in his first 11 fights, with 9 of 11 by knockout before finally being stopped in his tracks by the greatest fighter of all time, Fedor. At 6'5", 265, fighting out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, holds a career record of 11-2. My good friend, he's done the Pharrell show, Brett the Grim Rogers. Give it up for Brett Rogers, everybody. He's a badass. He's ready. He's got his remedy on. He's still pimping the remedy. How you feel, big fella?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm ready for this tournament to kick off.
Ready to drop some bombs?
Oh, yeah, man. You know what we do. We heavy. Nothing, man.
We got more snow than you in Minneapolis this year, baby. Who's laughing now? You want to start it up with Pharrell?
Hey.
Now, son. All right. He was the youngest UFC heavyweight champion in history. He's bringing a 6-fight winning streak to the cage for his Strikeforce debut in the World Grand Prix heavyweight tournament. He has been ranked as high as number 2 in the heavyweight division. He is the equivalent of a black belt in catch wrestling. At 6'3", 250 pounds, he hails from the Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Washington, with a career record of 29-5, 17 submissions. He is Josh, the baby-faced assassin, Barnett. Give it up for Josh Barnett, everybody. He'll kick your ass. He will kick your ass. It's good to see you, my man. It's been a while. How you been?
Pretty good.
You ready to start rocking again? He was born to rock and rip faces off of their skull. Can you do that? I think you can. All right, the first fighter in history to simultaneously hold a major MMA championship and a K1 Grand Prix championship. Has been an overwhelming force in both MMA and kickboxing and has not been defeated since 2007. At 6'5", 260 pounds, hailing from Amsterdam, Smoke, Netherlands, a career MMA record of 34, 11-1, no contest. He is the current Strikeforce heavyweight world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Alistair Overeem. What's up, big fella? Give it up for Alistair Overeem. He's the champ. How you feel, big fella?
I feel great. It's great to be among the fans, and it's great to see this enthusiasm here in New York.
Think you're going to take the tournament?
I definitely do.
He says he's going to take it, win it, and spit it out. And now, this next gentleman has faced and defeated a host of the world's top heavyweights during his illustrious 8-year career, including taking out Alistair, Overeem, and the upset maybe of the century when he beat Fedor Emelianenko last summer, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt at 6'4", 240 pounds, all rock. Hailing from Porto Alegre, Brazil, with a career record of 14-4-1, please welcome Fabricio Werdum. Brother. Fabricio Werdum, ladies and gentlemen. Fabricio, you ready to rock?
Yeah, for sure.
You've taken a lot of these guys out before. Can you do it again?
I have big surprise for everybody.
I love surprises. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. And now, a former Pride fighting star who recently re-entered the heavyweight scene with a stunning KO in Japan on New Year's Eve. He is the last man to defeat reigning Strikeforce heavyweight champion Alistair, the demolition man Overeem, a master of Russian Sambo. At 6'4", 220 pounds, fighting out of Thailand by way of Moscow, with a career record of 17-4. Give it up for Sergei Kharitonov. Kharitonov. I mean, this is a bunch of bad mofos up here. You can feel it, can't you? And now he has a UFC heavyweight champion. We all know him. You've seen him fight. Also a Sambo champion. He trains with the legendary boxing trainer Freddie Roach Clip in Lipstick City, Los Angeles, Cali, at 6'4", 240 pounds, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City with broad shoulders, the second city. By way of Belarus, with a career record of 15-8, Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski. Arlovski. And now, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's won 8 of his last 9 fights to emerge a world top 10 ranked heavyweight, towering at 6'4", 265 pounds, hailing from Campina Grande, Prix, Brazil, holding a career record of 15-2. Give it up, because Saturday night you're going to see him fight Fedor. It's Antonio Bigfoot Silva. All right. Bigfoot, the badass. And now the face of the M1 Global Promotion, the consensus #1 pound-for-pound fighter of all time. He's faced and defeated nearly every great heavyweight rival of his era. He's won 28 consecutive fights before finally being stopped, suffering his first loss last summer at 6 foot, 240 pounds. Hailing from Staria School, Russia, with a career record of 31-2, he is the vicious, baddest man on the planet, Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor Emelianenko. All right, Fedor. Good to see him. All right. The Strikeforce World Heavyweight Grand Prix. Get crazy. You fought almost exclusively overseas. What made you sign with Strikeforce, and how do you describe your fighting style to the American MMA fans who aren't familiar?
Как ты считаешь, ты будешь выступать в Strikeforce? Сколько у тебя противников будет здесь, серьезных противников?
Здесь каждый противник серьезный, и сегодня самый главный бой — это бой с Андреем Арlovским. Первый мой поединок. Если я выиграю, то дальше будет видно. Так что каждый боец здесь достоин, здесь каждый боец номер один. Здесь собрали 8 лучших тяжеловесов, и на этом турнире тот, кто выиграет, будет номер 1 в мире.
I got about 2% of that.
All the fighters are really great. There is 8 top fighters in the world. All of them, they are serious fighters. And then we'll see who's going to be the strongest one.
Since you fought in these type of tournaments before in Russia, do you think you have an edge on these guys going into a tournament style?
С тех пор, как ты дрался в России, что-то поменялось в этом? Поменялось в Strikeforce?
Не понял вопрос.
Ask the question again.
He's fought in a lot of tournaments in Russia, these tournament style formats. Does he feel he has an edge going into this tournament style since it's the first one they've had at Strikeforce?
Ты дрался очень много, во многих турнаментах выступал. У тебя сейчас предстоит еще один. Есть разница между российскими боями и международными? Вот что сейчас происходит?
Я хочу сказать, что этот турнир номер 1. И за последние 10 лет сильнее турнира не было. Я очень рад, что меня пригласили в этот турнир. Я буду драться и докажу, что я хорошо готов, и меня выбрали не просто так.
There's a new tournament for him, and he's looking for to win the tournament, and it's like all the others. For him, he's the same.
You fought Fedor's brother. You've trained with Fedor. Would you like to see him in this tournament and get a piece of Fedor?
Ты дрался с братом Федора, и как бы
to see Fedor. Does he want to fight Fedor since he's trained with him and fought his brother? Does he want to kick his ass?
Он говорит, ты хочешь с ним свистнуться, наверное, ты будешь с ним выступать в финале. Ты хотел бы этого?
Для любого спортсмена в мире сегодня большая честь драться с Федором. И я его очень уважаю. Это номер 1 в России, номер 1 в мире сегодня. И если я смогу дойти до финала, это будет большая честь для меня.
It will be a great honor to fight Fedor in the final if it will happen. He thinks that he is one of the greatest fighters in the world, so he will be delighted to fight.
Are you fired up to be in New York City fighting in the Big Apple on Saturday night? How do you like being here in New York?
Как тебе нравится находиться в Нью-Йорке? У тебя в Большом Яблоке предстоит серьезный бой в субботу. Как ты чувствуешь себя?
Я чувствую себя отлично. Мне нравится Нью-Йорк, нравится Америка. Я доволен, что меня пригласили. Я буду драться и покажу результат.
He likes New York, he likes America. He will fight live, and he's gonna show the result.
Does he like Evgeny Malkin and Alex Ovechkin?
Тебе нравятся хоккеисты, Овечкин и Волков?
You know, I guess I'd start out with, you've been here, done that, fought everybody. Who haven't you fought? I mean, you have just had a storied career, a badass. You've taken all comers on. It doesn't matter where it is, Vegas, all over the world. You'll fight anybody, anywhere, and here you are standing in the World Grand Prix for Strikeforce. You love a challenge, but who haven't you fought?
You know what, you're absolutely right. 3 guys in 3 last fight kicked my ass. They compete in this tournament, and I'm really happy to be part of this tournament. And I'm standing right now next to Sergei Kharitonov. Fuck, he's huge, and it's gonna be a tough fight. He's tough, no doubt. He's a good fighter, and it's gonna be an interesting fight.
You have done so much for this sport. I feel like the fans owe this guy a huge round of applause for all he's brought to MMA, to UFC, and Strikeforce. You've been incredible. What do you think of all the rest of the guys lined up here with you? Some of the biggest heavyweights in the world and the best fighters in the world.
Like I said, I'm very happy to be part of this tournament, and all of the fighters, they tough, they very strong, they have a great fighting experience. For me, it's an honor to be part of this tournament.
I've been to like 10 of your fights. Are you surprised you haven't punched me in the face yet? I don't want to get jacked today. I got to go to work. All right, thanks, Pitbull.
They keep me smoking. You get bills free, shouting no joking. Hey, what I stand for? Prix. I'ma die for this shouting, man, I swear to God. In the trap with some killers in the
fans love Fedor. They can't get enough of Fedor, Emelianenko.
Chris fucking witness, she's in the vice lord. Essays in the Migos freestyle off the dome. Prix squad, waka flocka, flame is fucking home. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga.
All right, it's time to watch a little workout session with Brett Rogers and Fabricio Werdum. Of course, Rogers will face Josh Barnett on April 9th. Giving away some prizes over here. All right, guys. Here, just throw that over there. You need the energy drink? Good job. All right, first of all, what's your name? What's your name?
I'm just like that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marcy. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, everybody.
Woo!
Thank you.
That is awesome.
I think it was his birthday.
Yes, we heard. Yes, sir.
And mine for. What's your for?